BTS, EXO, Blackpink. Let's talk about Korea. Qtips time, everyone. Mr.Q, your friendly neighborhood Qatari here, and of course I need to say Annyung, annyeonghaseyo.
Annyung. Annyung. Annyung.
So it's no secret that Korea is making waves globally. Everybody's super into Korean everything, from K-pop to makeup to face masks to delicious bibimbap.
This is the best Korean food I've ever had.
The best. The best.
That sounds so good.
One of the things that we really want to see here in Qatar is a Korean band perform. I think a lot of you will agree, and one of the things that I want to ask you guys to do is please, in the comment section below, mention who do you want to see.
Which do you prefer?
Choose wisely.
Hot BTS.
BTS to BTS.
So today we're going to be comparing Qatar and Korea, and of course talking about the Korean community here. First of all, let's talk about numbers. We're going to talk about the population. In Qatar, we've got around 2.5 million to 3 million, depends on who you ask on what day and what pants he's wearing. But in Korea, it's around 52 million. That's a lot.
So many people.
How many people?
A ton of people in there.
1 rial is equal to 321.
321?
No, 321.
One?
That's our current, no, one, not one.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen to these words.
Are you even listening to the words coming out of your mouth?
Now, diplomatic relations between Qatar and Korea started in 1974. And you can find the Qatari embassy in Seoul, and of course, the Korean embassy here in Doha. Now, a lot of you know that Qatar is a small country with a big giant heart. That's half a heart. Tim, insert the other half, please. In fact, we are around 10 times smaller than Korea. Yes, you can fit 10 Qatars in one Korea. Take a look at that. If you're looking for some Korean stuff here in Qatar, I'm talking about food, I'm talking about goods, I'm gonna let you guys know where you need to go.
Do you know how to get there?
Which way is it?
Don't shake away.
So as I mentioned earlier, Korea is known for their beauty products. If you're looking for those face masks so that you can make your face look nice and smooth, then maybe you want to go to the Face Shop. Face Shop has lots of different brands or branches in different malls, so you can check those out. And of course, if you go to Sephora too, I think they've got a dedicated Korean face mask section. So there are other places too. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below, where can you get your Korean beauty products. Oh, and by the way, Lena, one of the iLoveQ team members, who also happens to be Korean, says that the face mask she recommends is Dr. Jart. It's a weird name. No, anyway, seriously, she likes it, so maybe you want to give it a go. If you're interested in Korean music or K-pop, then of course you must know BTS or EXO. These two boy bands have some of the biggest fan base here in Qatar. They've got these clubs, and you'll see their photos and posters put in different locations, like in the Pearl and even in malls, to welcome them and to show their appreciation for these guys. I'm just saying, nobody's ever put my photo and paid for, my face to be on a signboard. I'm just saying, Tim.
Fine.
You've never done that for me.
Here you go.
Of course, if you're looking for technology, then you must have heard of companies like Samsung and LG. They've got loads of different stores all over the country, so don't worry, you can get your mobile phones and tablets and laptops and fridges and washing machines. Oh, and also LG has a phone network.
Answer the phone. Who answered the phone?
Life is good. So maybe you want some Korean snacks, you want some drinks, maybe some seaweed or some Korean chili paste. I love it. So spicy.
So hot right now.
You call that spicy?
Too spicy, too spicy.
So then, of course, you've got two supermarkets that you can check out. There might be more. Again, if you know others, let us know in the comment section below. But the first one is known as KFC. Not that KFC. Sorry, Colonel. Get out of my face right now.
Oh, no KFC?
I love me some fried chicken.
This finger looking good.
We're talking about the Korean Food Center. Oh, and fun fact, if you go on Talabat, you can order from the Korean Food Center directly on the app. You can just sit back, relax, and just be like, hey, give me my kimchi, baby.
8 jars of kimchi.
I had to eat kimchi.
Grape jelly, kimchi.
And you've also got Vision Mart that you can check out. It is located over here. We're gonna have all this information, by the way, in the description below. And if you wanted to, you can visit their website and order directly on there. Now, of course, you must be looking for some Korean food because Korean food is delicious. I personally love Korean barbecue. Who doesn't love Korean barbecue? That galbi beef that just melts right in front of you. You see that marbling. You just look at the meat. And then somebody tries to add some spices and stuff. You're like, what are you doing? No, I need to savor the flavor.
This homemade bulgogi is so delicious. I know, that's why they call it Korean barbecue.
Barbecue.
Of course, there's other different food that you can try too, but of course, you will always always try kimchi. Kimchi for breakfast, kimchi for lunch, kimchi for dinner, kimchi all day. To elaborate, you always get served kimchi little bowls, little bites of different things that you get to try before you have your main meal. And guess what? It's free.
What's a good side dish?
The perfect side dish.
So 4 places that you can check out include Yihua Tofu House, Maru Korean Barbecue House, and Seoul. And you can find all of these different locations in the description below. And as I said before, if you know of any more that we need to know about, let us know in the comment section below. Yogi. Now there's no Korean town here, sadly. Maybe you Korean community members, maybe non-Koreans, maybe you want to go and set one up. However, if you go to Al Jazeera Street, that's where you'll find some Korean restaurants and of course Korean supermarket. Now if you're interested in flying to Korea, well, Qatar Airways has got you covered. They fly to Incheon and Busan. You might be wondering, where's Busan? Busan is a really amazing location. I went there and I tried their crabs. Their crabs, by the way, are not like tiny little crabs. Crab in Arabic, by the way, is gub gub. Their gub gubs are not tiny. The thing is, they're so big that you might feel like they're gonna come alive and just like... Now, it's very important for countries to learn from one another, and that's why Qatar and Korea have a very special agreement. On the 8th of March 2015, Qatar and South Korea signed an MOU entailing joint diplomatic training between the Diplomatic Institute of Qatar and the Korea National Diplomatic Academy. Now, of course, there's trade between countries, right? So what does South Korea export to us? They give us electrical equipment, cars, heavy machinery, petroleum products, various technology, and steel pipes. So what do we give you, dear Korea? We give you natural gas, we give you liquefied petroleum gas, we also give you aluminium. The American over there is gonna say aluminum. No, it's aluminium.
Chemist named Sir Humphrey Davy published his book in 1812 called Elements of Chemical Philosophy. He changed the name to aluminum. That same year in 1812, someone reviewed Davy's book. They said, we're gonna take the liberty of writing the word aluminium because it sounds more classical.
And also, fun fact, Qatar is the top supplier for LNG to Korea. Are you looking for gas? Don't just have any gas. Liquefied natural gas is what you need. LNG, brought to you by Qatar. Let's talk about business, because there's a lot of business going on here in Qatar. And of course, we're building cities from nothing. From sand to skyscrapers. Now, there are loads of different Korean companies that do something here in Qatar, but there are 14 that directly operate from Qatar and to the world. These companies support various projects amounting to over $12 billion. I need a piece of that. Just give me one project. This includes help with construction related to hospitals, expressways, and as I said, full-on cities. Now, Qatar's also been investing in Korea, but what has Qatar been investing in specifically? Qatar's been investing in entertainment, cosmetics, and robotics. Also, you know that long expressway, the Lusail expressway? Hyundai, they helped. Oh, Koreans will say Hyundai, right? It's not Hyundai. We say, as Arabs, we say Hyundai. Koreans say Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hyundai? Drive off in a Hyundai.
Oh, and you see that beautiful Qatar National Museum? That one? Hyundai helped with that too. Now, some of you may know, since 2012, Qatar has had the Year of Culture. This is a very special year because 2 countries basically share culture together. So we've had Qatar India, Qatar Japan, Qatar Russia, and who knows, maybe if you guys are vocal and you send tweets and messages to the Qatar Museums Authority, because they're the ones who organize all of this, maybe you can convince them to do Qatar Korea next.
South Korea.
I got you. You're next.
So I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Q-Tips. And don't forget, this is just meant to get the conversation started. So please do share, as I keep on saying, in the comment section below. Let's learn from each other. So of course, if you like this Q-Tip, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and subscribe. And you see that bell over there? Bell, by the way, in Korean is bell. Yes. Click on it, please. 고마워. 안녕.